Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to talk once again about Assassin's Creed Shadows and my frustrations with the game, or, I don't know if frustrations is the right word. Obviously, I love Assassin's Creed, as far as the history of the franchise. I've been kind of disenfranchised, so to speak, with the series ever since the Assassin's Creed Origins rebrand. And the new style of game that it is, a little bit too grindy for me, a little bit too much bloated with content. Like, Assassin's Creed has always had a lot of content. You look at AC4, if you wanted to 100% that game, that was a lot of content, but I just feel like now it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I don't like all of the RPG elements in the game either, but I definitely understand why people enjoy the games. Like, I have to be objective when assessing games like AC Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, and I actually had enjoyment out of Valhalla. I just kind of dug the Viking setting, hence why I have interest in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Guys, I've been asking and wanting Assassin's Creed in Feudal Japan for like 13 or 14 years now. Literally, like, half of my lifetime has been me wanting a Feudal Japan Assassin's Creed title, or damn near half my lifetime has been wanting a Feudal Japan Assassin's Creed title. And the fact that it's happening now, even if it's in the style of Assassin's Creed game that I don't personally really enjoy, and again, let me reiterate, I personally don't enjoy it. I get it. A lot of people do like it, and I get why people like it. I have friends that have sunk 100+ hours into all of those games. And hey, more power to them. If they want to buy their double XP boost, bro, knock yourself out. It is your money, and, it's unfortunate that you reinforce Ubisoft's nonsense, but it is what it is if you want to do it. Obviously, with AC Shadows, there's been a lot of controversy with the one main character, stuff like that. I find comical the discourse on social media. I don't care enough about things like that. I don't care enough to complain too much about that. It's the same thing where people were bugging out about Stellar Blade. It's like, that is not the aspects of gaming to me that are the most important. I understand why people don't like it, but I think there are bigger things to worry about, and I think Asmongold said it the best, that it almost feels like the controversy with the main character was to misdirect you from the fact that there is a $130 Ultimate Edition, that there is a $110 Gold Edition, that if you want all the content, day one, there's content locked out that you have to pay $110, and I shouldn't even say, not only day one, obviously fake early access baked into the game as well, and on top of all of that, I get it that I'll be a broken record talking about this. I don't care, because I want to reiterate it over and over again. Ubisoft not releasing this game on Steam is absolutely whack. Oh, you damn right the game is gonna be on the Epic Game Store. Actually, let me go check the Epic Game Store right now. Let me, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this game is available to pre-order right now? Let me go check. Oh, would you look at that on the front page, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, I can pre-purchase it on the Epic Game Store, so you don't want to keep it exclusive to Ubisoft Connect, but you won't release it on Steam without a delay. Why is Ubisoft doing this? Let's dissect why Ubisoft is doing this. Now, potentially, Epic Games may be paying Ubisoft something. I don't know if that's the case. Honestly, Epic Games Store has been putting their foot off the gas in terms of securing exclusives, because guess what? It was burning money. Imagine how much money they paid to get Saints Row 2022 as a timed exclusive on their storefront. How many people do you think paid $60 to play Saints Row 2022 on the Epic Games Store? And the ultimate goal is to convert those players that played a Saints Row 2022 into long-term EGS users. How many people you think they got? They probably paid like 7-8 figures to get timed exclusivity on Saints Row 2022. Yeah, Deep Silver and them, they made out like bandits when it came to securing a deal like that, but in the reality, these deals are not proving to be beneficial for Epic Games Store. They got other work that they got to do. So I'm less inclined to say that Epic Games Store is paying some sort of outrageous fee to get AC Shadows on their platform and not to release it on Steam. What I do think it is Ubisoft is trying to pop off with Ubisoft Connect. I do think that they want to keep the lion's share of the revenue, if possible, with Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I will say this, unlike The Crew, unlike Skull and Bones, unlike, Riders Republic, Assassin's Creed, you can at least make the argument that it is a big enough IP, that it has a long enough history, that people are attached to it enough, where releasing it on Ubisoft Connect will actually draw people over to using that platform directly. I don't know how many people. You are certainly, and will never have numbers because they'll never reveal these numbers, but you certainly are cutting your feet from underneath you. Even with an IP like Assassin's Creed Shadows, do not get it twisted, they are lessening the sales of this game. But, as Tom Henderson noted, the sales numbers and pre-order numbers for Assassin's Creed Shadows are already looking very successful. That's when I say it over and over again. Yes, I complain. I definitely complain about a lot of things, but I am one voice on the internet. At the end of the day, my opinion doesn't translate to the greater gaming world a lot of the time. Sometimes it does, with like the Helldivers 2 situation, but that's why I always say, when you look at social media rhetoric, it's always good to have data. It's never a bad thing to have data and hear people's opinions, but when it comes to a platform like social media, you are gonna run into a lot of echo chambers. You are gonna run into a vocal minority. That is the sad reality of it, and what Assassin's Creed offers, and I'm just being objective. You guys know how I feel about Ubisoft and how I feel about their practices and how I feel about AC as an IP, but I keep it real, I keep it objective. Assassin's Creed is still a $70 game that if you buy the base game or you pay $110 with it, first of all, it's an IP with a long history, and it's a game that, even if I don't think all the content has been great in all of these games, they offer you a ton of content for your dollar, and sometimes that's what people look. So when you marry the two things, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to drop $110 on these Assassin's Creed titles, and I foresee Shadows doing very, very well, but I still am of the mindset that it's absolute garbage that they're not releasing this game on Steam, because ultimately, this game would sell even better. Obviously, they are looking at it from a long-term perspective where they want to get people into Ubisoft Connect, and definitely, they want to push people to sign up to their subscription service, which I think it is becoming more and more abundantly clear that as far as subscription services go in gaming, it can be a thing, but I really think as far as gaming is concerned, it works better as an accessory model and not the heart of your business. That's why I just don't think releasing your games exclusively to a storefront ever turns out well. Every publisher ultimately goes back on it. Even Activision, Call of Duty, you guys! Call of Duty tried to go to Battle.net for a while. How'd that turn out? Even Call of Duty went back to Steam. That is the juggernaut and the power that Steam has. Yeah, World of Warcraft is gonna be fine, and that doesn't need to come to Steam. League of Legends don't need to come to Steam, but a game like Assassin's Creed, not releasing it day one, I do feel like is a big hindrance to the game and will cut off sales, because that is the reality. There's just so many options that for a significant amount of people, it's not a small portion of people either, that they just want to stick to games that they can buy directly on Steam. Look, if Final Fantasy VII Remake as a timed exclusive can get people on Epic Games Store, what game as a timed exclusive on any platform is really going to do a lot of work? There's very few games that can really penetrate like the Steam zeitgeist, so to speak, and pop off on its own storefront. Like, AC Shadows will do okay. I'm not trying to say anything else, but Tom Henderson saying the sales are doing good. Okay, how much of that is Ubisoft Connect? How much of that is on the PlayStation Store, Xbox Series, so on and so forth? But I think the game Assassin's Creed Shadows would literally do twice as good, and that's just me throwing a dart at the board, if it was released at Steam. And not only that, if you're selling twice as many copies to the PC audience by releasing this game day one on Steam, you're not only selling twice as many copies, but you also have a pool of people that's twice as large that you can sell microtransactions and future content to. That is the goal of a lot of these games. Certainly with Ubisoft games, it's about selling you that $70 game. Don't get it twisted on that. But it's about keeping you invested into the experience and live servicifying it so they can, that's not a word, but you guys get what I'm saying, so they can continue to sell you more content and get you buying more and more things and keep you invested into that world and that ecosystem. That business model is reliant on there being as many people as possible playing those games, so you have a bigger pool to draw from of potential buyers of other content, of the double XP boosts, of the cosmetics, of XYZ that they can sell you. If you have, let's say, 2 million players of Assassin's Creed Shadows instead of 1 million, well, that's potential, let's say 60% 50% of the people are gonna end up buying microtransactions, that's 1.2 million people buying microtransactions instead of 600,000. These are totally numbers I'm pulling out of my ass. 60% of people buying microtransactions is kind of crazy, and I hope that's not the case, but you get the idea. It just sucks that these games aren't being released on Steam, and ultimately, I expect, like, Ubisoft to throw in the towel, because if Call of Duty threw in the towel, I fully expect Ubisoft to throw in the towel and be like, alright, yo, Ubisoft Connect is what it is. Like, it can be an accessory thing, the subscription service can be an accessory thing, but it won't be the heart and soul of our business on PC. That's just what I believe, just because if past this prologue, I saw it with EA, I saw it with Activision and Call of Duty, I saw it with Bethesda, I've seen it with so many major publishers that at this point it just seems like, alright, Ubisoft, have your dance at it, have your go at it, but at some point, hopefully you'll come back and release your games day one on Steam, which we still need to go through the Ubisoft Connect service, by the way, which is whack as it is. But I digress. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, the things that I'm upset more so about Assassin's Creed Shadows, the main character is what it is. I'm upset about the $130 price point, the fake early access, and it not being on Steam. Those are the things that I'm actually upset about. I get it that the character controversy is going to get more traction and engagement, but, the things that annoy me are outside of that, more so than anything. But that'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.